Good morning. This morning we're looking at parts of a whole and ratios. Now this one is going to be a little longer than most of my note sessions, but we're doing it all together, we're doing it in class, and I want to use the video so you just kind of get a feel for what this is going to look like when you look at it at home. Okay, so we're going to start with parts of a whole. What is a part of a whole? A whole is one something. One apple, one t-shirt, one class, one pizza, one anything. A part of that whole would be a smaller part of it. Okay? Pretty common sense so far. Right now, I want you to write on your, we're going to pause, we're going to write 3 things that could be considered parts of a larger whole. Anything you can think of that would be considered part of a larger whole. And once you've gotten that down, pause for a minute. Now that we have gotten 3 things written down, we're going to identify the part and whole in your example. So for example, if I wrote down a slice of pizza, the slice would be my part. It's the smaller part of the whole pizza. Okay? And so you're going to go ahead and do that for all 3 of your examples, whatever they are. The boys and the class. The boys would be the part, the class would be the whole. Whatever your examples are, and I'm going to walk around for a minute. If you have questions, let me know. If you're not sure, we can look at it. Numerically, a part of a whole is, it should say a number or value that fall between 0 and 1 on a number line. It is not one whole, it is somewhere in between. It is part of that one whole. Right now, I'm going to pause the video. I want you to place 3 parts of a whole on the number line that you know. Okay, yours may look a little different than mine, but I'm going to put 1/2, 1/4, and 3/4. Those are pretty common. You'll see them a lot. Anybody know different ways to write those? We can also use decimals. So this would be 0.25. 0.5, 0.75. Now that page that you picked up yesterday that said benchmark fractions, that is going to be where you're going to find these. And if you can memorize these and remember these, it's going to save you a lot of time. Anybody know the percentages that these can come from? This one would be 25%, this would be 50%, and this would be 75%. Good. All right. So we're moving on to parts of a whole 2. Parts of a whole are written in 3 primary ways, 3 main ways that we're going to focus on. They are fractions, decimals, and percentages. Okay. 3 ways we can write the value of this pizza. How much pizza is this? That's right, it's 1/2, so we're going to write it as a fraction. And then we're going to write it as a decimal. The decimal for 1/2 is, or 0.5. And then the percentage is 50%. What are 3 ways we can write the value of this coin? Notice the kind of coin that it is right down here. Take a minute and write the value of that coin in 3 different ways. Okay, you should have gotten 1/2, 0.5, and 50%. It would be the same as the pizza because it is a $half. Okay, the third part of this, I'm going to let you do this on your own. So for a few minutes, we're going to pause the video and you're going to do this on your own. I want you to write on the number line the 3 forms, if you know them, and you can use your benchmark page that you got yesterday, and see if you can write where these go. Okay, so this is a $0.25. A is a $0.25, which means it is going to be 1/4. That's 1/4. We know that a 1/4 is worth 25 cents. And as a percentage, it is 25% of $1. This is a half of a butterfly. As a decimal, it is 0.5 or 0.5, and it is 50% or half of a butterfly. Okay, now our stars are a little different. We have 4 whole stars. So our group is comprised of 4. The whole group is 4 stars. 3 of them are black. The fraction of black stars to the total number of stars is 3 black to 4 total. Anybody know what that would be as a decimal? Okay, it would be 0.75, which would be 75%. Okay. We're going to use number lines a lot this year. Number lines can be really powerful tools. Now, we're going to look at a 4th thing called a ratio, and it is related to fractions, but it is not exactly the same thing, so we're going to talk about it. A ratio is a comparison of values. Okay, a comparison of any values. They may be, so we're going to write may in capital letters. They may be, but are not always, and we're going to underline not always, part of a whole. Sometimes they are parts of a whole, sometimes they're not. So our first example, the ratio of black stars to total stars is, how many black? 3 black to 4 total. Since 4 is the whole number of stars, this ratio is also a part of a whole. 3 black stars to 4 total stars. That ratio is part of a whole. And if we were going to write that ratio as a decimal, what would it be? Very good, it would be 0.75. And what percentage would that be? It would be 75%. When a ratio is part of a whole, it can follow the same rules as anybody want to guess? As a fraction. Follow the same rules as a fraction. Very good. Okay, now let's look at another ratio. The ratio of black stars to white stars would be a comparison of 3 black stars. How many white stars? 1 white star. This ratio would or would not be treated as a fraction? Would not be treated as a fraction because neither is the whole number of stars. We're not dealing with a part of a larger whole. We're dealing with 2 separate values here. Okay, we're not going to look at ratios just yet a lot, but I want to introduce this concept because it's going to be important later on. So that's all for the notes right now, and that should be, this is a little longer than it normally will be, so this should be about how they go on a normal basis when you do them at home.